Peter Obi must understand one single fact. We shall never forgive nor forget the people who aided and abetted the massacring of over 3.5 million innocent Igbos to satisfy their selfish desire. If the reason or reasons why Peter Obi is celebrating General Yakubu Gowon now is for Nigeria to be better, to hell with all of you, and that's better Nigeria. If the reason why Peter Obi is praising Yakubu Gowon, elogizing him, is for Igbo man to become the president of Nigeria, to hell with all of you and that Igbo presidency. The Igbos are not for sale. We are not axe lickers. We can never go back to our vomit. We can never praise our enemy. General Yakubu Gowon is a genocidist and a war criminal. That is who he is, and he will forever remain in that position. Thank you for joining me today. So I read a tweet on X where Peter Obi was celebrating General Yakubu Gowon on his 90th birthday. Remember, General Yakubu Gowon massacred over 3.5 million Igbos in the Civil War. General Yakubu Gowon starved over 3.5 million Igbos in the same Civil War. Yakubu Gowon committed genocide against the Igbos. That is the same person Peter Obi is celebrating today. What can be more heartbreaking than this? Celebrating a war criminal against your own people. Read with me, please. I am privileged to join other Nigerians of goodwill to celebrate a highly respected leader and former head of state, General Yakubu Gowon, on his 90th birthday anniversary. In a time of hate, you stood for love. At a time of strife, you stood for peace. At a time of division, you stood for unity. Your life of service to our great nation, Nigeria, stand as one of sacrifice, leadership, and unity. I see. Your steadfast commitment to preserving the peace and sovereignty of Nigeria during a challenging period in our history will forever be remembered and referenced. Really. Your exemplary leadership and statesmanship remain an inspiration to younger generation and many generations of Nigeria. Wow. As we celebrate this milestone, I pray that God continues to grant you good health, wisdom, the grace of true fruitfulness. May your legacy continue to guide us as we strive to build a more united, prosperous, and just Nigeria. What legacy? What legacy is Peter Obi referring to, please? Legacy of genocide? I can't believe this. May your legacy continue to guide us as we strive to build a more united and prosperous and just Nigeria. I hope this, I believe this is the legacy. This must be the legacy Peter Obi is talking about. How can Peter Obi do this? Why? Why will Peter Obi celebrate General Yakubu Gowon with all these praises? Was Peter Obi not born when this genocide happened? Was he not aware of the genocide? Is he not aware of the Biafran war? Was he not in Nigeria? Even if he wasn't in Nigeria, the news was all over. So what is all these praises about? What's all these things I'm reading? If I did not see PO, I would say maybe someone tweeted in his absence. He was the one that tweeted this. And I want to take the second paragraph. In a time of hate, you stood for love. At a time of strife, you stood for peace. What peace? This is condescending. This is utter rubbish. This is garbage. This does not represent the Igbos. How can Peter Obi celebrate a man that did this to his people? I don't get it. Like, I want someone to make me understand why Peter Obi should come to this level. And for some of you, saying we are moving on. Let us move on. I don't want to curse you people today. I just don't want to. I try as much as I can to calm myself down. And I believe I'm achieving it. That we have to move on. We should move out of what happened to our people. We should forget the massacre, the 3.5 million people. If now your mama then do this thing, how you go feel? If now your papa then starve like this, how will you feel? Onye burozu onye ozo duko obunkunku. Onye burozu onye ozo duko bulog of food or duko obunku. Amandi aneze. Onye ka ama aneze. Onye duka ama aneze. Onye ka imadu na ineze. We should forget what happened to our people. You want to change history. You want us to forget the massacre. This idiot Yakubu Gowon. The foolish Yakubu Gowon. God kept him alive so that he would see the Nigeria he massacred the igbos for. Because of Nigeria, this guy committed the worst genocide on earth. This is the Nigeria he did it for. I'm happy that he's still alive. He's been alive, he's tortured. He is being tortured while alive, and I'm happy that he's watching Nigeria the way it is. Peter Obi, please, I want you to come again. When were you born? You are over 60 years. How come you don't know about the Biafran Civil War? How are you celebrating this criminal? Yakubu Gowon is a criminal. How are you celebrating a man that took the lives of your own people? If Yakubu Gowon has succeeded, Peter Obi, in taking your own parents and even you, would you be alive today? Would you be standing today? This is what you do. You throw us out of a moving bus, Peter Obi. Because of who? Because of a criminal. Because of the foolish Yakubu Gowon. That is why you throw us under the carpet. You think we're going to forgive? We don't forgive. We know they forgive. We don't preach peace. We preach war. We don't do peace. Oh. We hold grudge. We sabi keep malice. And we can never forgive Yakubu Gowon. Yakubu Gowon will suffer even while he's still alive. Yakubu Gowon will be tortured while he's still alive. How dare you? How dare you? I know that it is your right to say anything you want to say, guy. But a lot of people trust you. Many people don't believe you, Peter Obi. Coming to this level is a no for me. I call a spade a spade. I don't know. How dare you? Did you read your lines, Peter Obi? Did you read what you wrote? And all of you, I see some people are massaging. Don't worry, let us leave it like that. Let us just continue moving. It is a PO for a better Nigeria. We just want a new Nigeria. Even though I don't like what Peter Obi posted, but because we want new Nigeria, let us just imagine that is not what Peter Obi said. You want me to forget it because you want a new Nigeria? Chukwu kpogona that new Nigeria oku. Chukwu that new Nigeria. Chineke kpogona yoku. Chukwu kpogona Nigeria oku. I should forget what they did to my ancestors because of the Nigeria you want to build. Because of the Nigeria you want to use Dangote cement to build. That is why you want me to forget what they did to my people. Because you want Peter Obi to be Nigeria president. Because of Igbo presidency, that is why you want me to forget what Yakubu Gowon did to my people. That Peter Obi is celebrating today. Because you want a better Nigeria. A prosperous Nigeria. And you believe Peter Obi will give you the Nigeria. Therefore, my people can be thrown out of a moving vehicle for Peter Obi to be your president. So that what will happen? So that you will get a beautiful, well-serene Nigeria. Oh, I don't want to invoke. I don't want to start invoking spirit. Take your time. Peter Obi is not bigger than Ndibo. Peter Obi is not bigger than the Igbos. So he want to tell me that he doesn't feel our pains. He is not he's sensitive enough to know that once it comes to that thing that happened in 1960 to 1967, he doesn't know about this. He don't know that. Oh. These people are name too much. So I should forget what happened. Therefore, Peter Obi should be eulogizing, praising. Can you imagine your life of service to our great nation? In a time of hate, you stood for love. Oh my word. This one is really touching me. Your exemplary leadership and statement. What leadership? He had agreement with Ojukwu to restructure Nigeria. Both of them had the same meeting. They went to Aburi. The foolish Gowon went and turned around, changed everything they discussed, and now say that they are no longer doing restructure. Ojukwu before said he wants Biafra. Ojukwu been begging for Biafra. He said, I just want the betterment of my people. The only thing Ojukwu was advocating for was the betterment of Ndibo. Ojukwu father gets money. Ojukwu was not looking for money or for people to notice him. A selfless leader. A passionate leader. He was passionate about the cause of Ndibo. I want you to understand this. He wasn't doing this because he wanted to be president or for anybody to notice him. Go and ask questions. Louis Odumegwu Ojukwu, one of the biggest billionaires you had. Now in Ghana, they use carry Queen Elizabeth. Now Ojukwu papa now get money that time. Ojukwu was not looking for money. He school abroad. He loved Ndibo. That was why he said, you cannot continue doing this to my people. Ojukwu wesimba my people, that it will not happen. Ojukwu, oh, my beloved father. Ojukwu said no. That was why. Yakubu, go on. Let us restructure Nigeria. Can you restructure Nigeria? Everybody go and do what? Manage your own resources. The people. They were Nigeria. The owners of Nigeria told you, go on. No way. Don't agree. If you allow the igbos to have their own resource control, it don't end for you. It don't end. Those people, they will turn their region around and you people don't go see anything for Nigeria again. Let us continue with this type of Nigeria. Let us continue with this type of Nigeria where don't finish on now. And Yakubu Gowon refused the agreement he had with Ojukwu. Ojukwu went to declare Biafra. Gowon carried his troops, entered the southeast, entered Biafra land. Massacred Ndibo. He saw that he was not going to win that war. Yakubu Gowon knew that he was not going to win that war. Awolowo called him and they introduced starvation. Starving people during war. That was how Igbo people started Kwashoko. If they were sure enough that they could have won the war, they could have continued allowing the Igbos food to be entering Biafra land. Let's see how the war could have lasted. Because they know they cannot defeat Ndibo. That was why they introduced that starvation by that Awolowo of Yoruba land. After all these things, Yakubu Gowon massacred our people. Obarandeba Itoworo China Road. You now come out to tell me I should forget it. I should forget it. Peter Obi have right to celebrate Yakubu Gowon. Is he not an Igbo man? Is Peter Obi a Fulani Janjaweed? Peter Obi, are you a Fulani Janjaweed? Don't you know what happened to your people? We are very emotional when it comes to what happened to us. You are telling me about Igbo presidency. Are you crazy? What rubbish presidency? Gunoyen has not the presidency. You want Igbo presidency? What happened to our people can be swept under the carpet. Yakubu Gowon even came out and he boasted that he wanted to crush more Igbo people. They now told him to stop. That he could have continued. It is the same idiot Peter Obi is celebrating. Somebody that should be in jail. Yakubu Gowon that should be thrown in jail inside the lion's den and have the keys thrown out. Are you people okay? Come and get the new Nigeria and let me see. Since it is okay for Ndibo to be thrown away so that you people can get new Nigeria. So Peter Obi should sell his people for your own betterment. For your own personal aggrandizement. So that you'll be excited. You will have food to eat. At the detriment of Ndibo in our Kuala. And in our Pogo. Obi will come out to explain to us the meaning of this tweet. Peter Obi, you will come out to explain to Ndibo what you mean by Yakubu Gowon, his exemplary leadership, his wisdom, his grace, his faithfulness. I love you. I love you, Peter Obi. But you see this particular one, you go explain to us what you mean by this. Believe you me, you not go end well if you not explain. No. It will not end well. It will not be funny. You see, let me tell you about something about Ndibo. Reasonable Ndibo, not the ones in the fall he made their mother during the Civil War. You see us, we don't settle for less. If you are the one giving me food, I will not go and my guy. Hey, come on, I go tawama for. I go tell you how it be. I go tell you the truth. Peter Obi must come out and explain to us the meaning of this thing he tweeted. He will come and explain to Ndibo what he mean by his legacy of massacring our people. This is what they did to our people. All his legacy and everything. You will come and tell us what you mean by that. Failing to do so, Ndibo will not forgive you. That is all I have to say for now. Peter Obi failing to come to explain to us what you mean by this thing you are praying. If you had said Yakubu Gowon, happy birthday, and you walk away, it's more better. Happy birthday, general, former general, he's better. But you see all these things you are saying, sacrifice, leadership, service, and everything. You go can't explain what you mean. If you don't explain, it will not end well. That is all I have to say. Thank you for watching.